Let's talk to our brother. First one in the queue, Mr. Double L, Larry Liston. Thank you for supporting the coach on the day. Says salute Joe and Coach Gogue. Thought Mbilli looked good, but his feet did look a little slow, winging his shots a little too much, and his defense looked vulnerable at times. And he also says this: I think Mbilli will struggle with especially taller fighters who has a jab and can push him back. Fighters like Dave Morrell Jr. and Dave Benavidez would beat him. However, he's a fun, athletic, explosive fighter. Gogue, forgive me for saying this, Christian Mbilli fans, especially those in Quebec, Canada. But dare I say Jeff Lacy Part 2? Coach, what say you, sir?
Yeah, you can say that. Lacy, similar type of fighter, explosive, try to go for that knockout. But, like I said, guys like that, if you could survive the early rounds and weather the storm, early on, then you start taking them in the back half of the fight. Hey, they slow down. They're not as, they don't have that wind, that stamina, because, in the early rounds, them guys usually, waste a lot of gas because they're putting too much on their shots and they're missing a lot of their shots, wasting energy. So you get them down the stretch. They don't have that power. A lot of guys, it's rare. Punchers to maintain that power for 12 rounds. Ronnie Shields, and he always talked about that with David Tua when he had David Tua, that David Tua can maintain his power from round 1 to round 12. But a lot of guys, if they don't know how to pace themselves going 12 rounds, they'll load up on a lot of shots. And after 3-4 rounds, hey, man, especially you miss a lot. It takes a lot out of them, and their gas tank ain't filled up to capacity when they're going into the back half of the fight, especially the championship rounds and everything. So anyway, yeah, it was a good experience from Christian. Yeah, it was a good experience for him.